thank you for tuning in. So this is my very first video, and I'll be talking about defining success, the definition of success, the correct definition of success. So just to give you a sneak peek of what I'm gonna be talking about, I'm gonna be talking about also some of the factors that influences our choice of success and which make it possible or impossible for us to achieve the success that we aim for. Also, in this very same video, I'll be giving you personal anecdotes, so just stay tuned. Don't you go away, just stay there. Okay, so if you go the conventional way of defining what success is the accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. I'm gonna let that sink in. Okay, so personally, I believe it's just more than just accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. Why? Because someone might have an evil purpose or aim in life, and if he achieves it, if he accomplishes it, I might not really call that success. Would you? Okay, so what is success then? Have you thought of it? All right. So success is just personally is something that you accomplish to make an impact in somebody's life and in your own life as well. Like you leave a footprint. That is what I'm gonna call success personally. Okay, and I'm gonna give personal anecdotes of what success really is. So back, I said I was gonna talk about the factors that influences our choice of success and make it possible or impossible for us to achieve success. So one of the factors is religion or faith or divine power, divine nature, or God. Personally, I'm a believer. It is God. That is it. The second factor I'm going to talk about is environment, our environment. And the third factor is you. So God make a third of your choice or your choice of success. Environment make a third of your choice of success, and finally you get to make the final third, a third of your choice of success. So let me explain. So personally, as a believer, I'm gonna be talking from a perspective of a believer. When I was young, I didn't really know about God. I just went to church for the sake of it. But once I accepted Him as my Lord and Savior, I know that my life revolves around Him. Everything about me is just because of Him. I don't doubt that. Every decision I make, I have to really make sure that does my God agree with this? Is it in accordance with His word? Is it in accordance with what He says about my life? That is just what success. One of the factors that influences my choice of success. It is God, simply God. And I'm going to be talking about other people whose choice of success is influenced by their faith. So we have so many great people out there whose choice of success have been influenced by their faith. Consider these great monks that are out there. You have an example in mind? Good. So like other people, Muhammad Ali, no, sorry, not Muhammad Ali, Prophet Muhammad, yes, Prophet Muhammad of the Islam faith. Everything he did revolved around his faith. We have so many people. If I was gonna give examples from the Bible, the great prophets that we know, Prophet Elijah, everyone, the choice of success, the main goal in life was influenced by their faith, or by their God, or by their religion. Another thing is the environment where you are born in. Where were you born at? Where were you raised? Which people have you met in life? Which people have you been raised with? Which kind of people have you interacted with most of the time? These people influences your choice of success. I'm gonna give a personal anecdote on this. So for a long time, I was raised in the countryside. I think that's between age 5 to 7.5 or 8 years. So when on the countryside, we only saw our relatives who were in the city during the December holiday or during special occasions, and we knew whenever they came back home, there's always something good they will bring with them. If it's either maybe it will be a new pair of shoes, a new maybe nice outfit, they'll just bring these goodies with them from like the city, and then like our main city was just Nairobi. So like whenever they came from Nairobi, we knew there was something good. And apart from that, we also knew like we're gonna have something nice for supper or for dinner today. And even like the time that they'll be with us, will be having nice meals. So once in a while we'll be having mandazi with tea in the morning. We'll be having once in a time chapati with tea in the morning. So we considered this like rare delicacies because we had them just once in a blue moon in a year. If I was to count the number of times we had it, they will probably not just surpass 10 in a year. So I'm digressing back to the point. So like what how did that really influence my choice of success? Like personally, I looked up to the to my relatives. Like I was, you know what, when I grow up, I want to be like them so that I can also be providing this to my mom, to my siblings, to just my relatives when I come back to the countryside. Like that was my choice of success by then. I think I was between 5 and 8 years. That was my choice of success by then. So the third factor is now you. So that was me. That was my choice of success by then. So what is it that you've chosen as your choice of success? Okay, remember I also said these very same factors make it possible or impossible for us to achieve success. You're with me? Good. So let's come back to God, to the religion, faith, to the supernatural powers out there. So personally, uh, if my God says no about certain things, I won't. An example is if something maybe I might be aiming in life is sin, I'm just gonna cut that off. I'm gonna just like make myself deliberately forget that I even have ever had such an aim in life, or like ever wished to accomplish such a thing in life. And so are you there. So are subconsciously we just like, no, okay, I can't really do this because it's sin. It's we are greatly influenced by our faith, by our religion, what true success really is. And personally, as a believer, there's some things in life that I pursue, some things that with great conviction in my spirit, in my heart, I pursue and I see as success. These macro successes that will finally make up my big success in life, the macro success. Uh, Secondly, is now our environment, the guys you're surrounded with. You know, these children who have been raised in privileged families and children who have been raised in probably just from humble backgrounds. And so you get children from privileged families with parents who always inspire them. This child is like, okay, mom, I want to really be a doctor. And the parent will be like, you know what? Yeah, you can be that doctor that you want to be, baby. You just work hard, and it's gonna like the parent can even give concrete examples of people who have made it as doctors and who are practicing doctors, maybe who are very close friends of hers or him. You get. But like on this other side, children probably who are from very humble backgrounds, they don't really have uh, role models in the social circle. They look out of the social circle, and so people in the social circle are going to discourage them, dishearten them. Like, you want to be the next president? Seriously? No one even in your family has ever even made it to an MCS, or anyway, MCS was introduced recently, whatever. But like, no one in your family even has held like such a prominent position in this society. You get. And now that brings me to my third and last point. You know it. You. This guy is gonna choose, like, you know what? They don't want me to be the next president. They discourage me from being the next president. But you know what? I'm gonna be the next president of this country, wherever. I'm gonna be the next leader. I'm gonna be the next headliner in a certain organization. When I grow up, you get to make the final decision. This child from a privileged family is gonna like the decision still lies with him or her. Like, if he's told you can be a doctor and he believes it in his heart or her heart, then he or she is gonna like work for it. Like, you get to make the final decision. So guys, I know, thank you for staying and watching all that time. Thank you for tuning in. So that was just my definition of success. If you want to know more about my next video, please just you can hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so that when I upload another video, you'll be the first person to know. So just to give you a sneak peek of what I'll be talking about in the next video, I'll be now talking about redefining success. We have had this stuff that we have like in a long time known as like defined as our own success, but seriously, if we now like go back to like ourselves, it might not be success to us really. So that's what I'll be talking about. Just please stay tuned. For now, I'm gonna just say bye bye. Thank you for watching.